Oh, let me just scoot my chair over here.
Let me scoot you over here.
So it's
the Broskis.
I really want to change that name. Still haven't thought of one.
I don't want to restart my account.
Alrighty, so it's me, Nate from the Broskis, which my channel says bros. Check out that one. Today we are going to be doing a reading. Well, yeah, we have to read because reading.
We don't have to read. We can actually
Listen to funny jokes.
But first,
we have to fix the sliding.
No.
These
look in the background and just see what's going on. Like, look at that.
I'm gonna fix lighting.
No, I mean, look at my turtle. He's like, where the fuck are all the fish at?
We have
different lighting, but guys, in about 3 days, I will be uploading an unboxing video because I ordered something offline and it's coming March 21st.
It's just pissing me off. Let's see what this does. Is better?
Yeah, boy.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is, mate.
Yeah. That's perfect. It's like.
But then what about my GoPro?
Let's try this birthday.
Okay, guys. Oh,
Today, which I don't know what we are doing. Let me do this. We gotta find something to do. Started this video. Did not know what the hell we were doing, so
this is Random Fridays.
Freaky Fridays.
Yeah.
We're gonna look up the freakiest thing.
I'm gonna freaking look up the scariest freaking poem ever.
Scariest poem ever. Yeah, back. Alright guys, so we decided to, if you've ever looked up on YouTube, these are these scary stories, and like, they're for real. There's no video. It's just freaky scary, and we're gonna look one up. We're gonna look one that we have never... Alright, we've never seen before.
I'm about to read you 4 true stories, 3 of which have been written by anonymous authors, and 1 of which has happened to me personally. When I finish reading all 4, I want you to comment which story you think happened to me. Number 4. I was 17 years old, and it happened on a late summer night. My dad and my little brother had gone to a Boy Scout camp out. My dad was one of the scoutmasters. I was home alone with my mom for the weekend. She was already in bed at this point. It was about 2 in the morning, and I was just finishing up my late night gaming. I had to go to the bathroom one more time before going to sleep, though. While sitting on the toilet playing games on my phone, I heard the faintest little tap on the bathroom door. "Mom, was that you?" "Mom," I yelled. It wasn't windy or anything. There didn't seem to be any logical way to dismiss it. I slowly and nervously opened the door. There was nobody there, but my bedroom door was now shut. I was certain I hadn't shut it. I went over to my mom's room and told her that I thought somebody was in my room. She didn't take me seriously and told me that she didn't know what to tell me. I tried to convince myself that maybe I did shut my door. I opened my door, feeling extremely freaked out, and when I snuck a peek into the room, I felt like my heart exploded inside my chest. I could see a hand sticking out from behind the dresser in the corner of my room. Somebody was hiding there. I ran to my mom's room and locked the door behind me. After quietly freaking out, telling her that there's a man in the house, she finally believed me and went straight to the phone to call the cops.
Pause.
I put my ear up against the door to
Alright, 1. All I have to say is that when you run to your parents, like, one night I was scared. I woke up because I thought I heard a noise, and I ran to my parents, like, There could have been a robber in the house or something. You know what they told me? Go back to bed. Like literally, like what if there was a dude walking around with a fucking knife? And they said, go back to bed. We have work in the morning. And you have school, so go back to bed. Alright, I'm paused.
I didn't hear anything going on outside. I eventually heard the man's footsteps come out from my room and slowly come closer to my mom's room until making it right outside the door and stopping. I could see the outlines of his shoes through the bottom crack of the door. He tried the doorknob, but thankfully it had a lock. It seemed the lock was enough to persuade him to give up because I heard him stomp downstairs and out the front door. I hurried to the window to see which way the man was heading, but he was already gone. Number 3. When I was younger, 10 years old at the time, my mom had just...
Okay, 1. If I seen some motherfucker standing out my door, that's when I would have either started screaming or jumped out the window and ran away.
Don't unpause it. Fix it right around there. Should be good, yeah. Alright, guys, so let's see that. So we're at Nate's house right now.
Don't talk about
So,
that room.
Nate's house is haunted, right?
Fucking talk about that room. He's gonna come fuck with us tonight.
Yeah, so this house is for real haunted because one night I woke up with this bed right here. There's 2 beds. I sleep on that bed. Nate sleeps on that bed. So I was just casually sleeping. I just woke up out of nowhere. I was just like, yep. Wake up when I just looked around and I saw. This is literally. I woke up and there was some dude. I couldn't see his face. He was just like a black figure. And then I was just like, and I just, casually me being sleeping, I'm just like, fuck this, I'm going back to sleep. And then when I woke up in the morning, I'm just like, I look around, I was like, I didn't feel the fear till I woke up, and I was scared shitless. I would say, okay, unpause.
Started letting me stay home alone. We had been watching my mom's friend's dog while they were on vacation. My mom worked weeknights, so she told me that they would come around back since the dog's cage was right next to the back door and that I had to let them in. I sat in the den by the back door with the dog by my side while I watched TV. He then started to growl and bark while looking out the window into the dark. I tried to see what he was barking at, but it was too dark. Of course, I assumed it was my mom's friend coming to pick up the dog. I went over to the door, with the dog following me, and turned on the patio light. I couldn't see anyone out there at first, but the dog was still barking. I made sure to peek at every corner of the yard, and then I saw someone in the garden by our shed. It looked like my mom's friend. They seemed to be bending over, picking something up. I assumed she was admiring my mom's garden or something logical. I then received a disturbing phone call. I prioritized answering the phone, as my mom was strict about me always answering the phone when I was home alone. I left the dog to continue barking by the door as I picked up the phone, hoping it was my mom, and it was. She told me that her friend wasn't going to pick the dog up that night, as they wouldn't be getting home until past midnight. I began to stutter as the pure horror prohibited me from speaking coherently. I managed to finally blurt out that someone was in our yard, and my mom started screaming like a lunatic. She told me to get up to my room, lock the door, and hide under the bed while she called the cops. I obeyed and laid there in silence for a good 10 minutes until I got a knock at the door. I sprang up and out of the room, making it halfway down the stairs, when I saw a face looking in through the window of our front door. A face of a guy staring right at me. A face so unsettling that it disturbs me thinking of it today.
Okay, if I seen that, that would have been my moment where I would have passed out, probably. they would have been like, my heart would have stopped beating.
Okay, whenever I get scared, I tend to get angry, and I because one night I was in my basement walking around, and it was dark, and so I heard something. So I'm just this was literally just a toad got in my basement. So I started freaking out, and so we have water jugs in my basement just in case the power goes out. So I threw all the water jugs at the wall. And then my dad wakes up and he comes down and I get yelled at, and then he turns on light and they're just told like this big, and I'm there, I feel like an idiot, and I know I'm gonna get yelled at for waking up my dad. I'm just thinking, what time is it, my dad? It's like 2:00 in the morning. I'm just like, huh, that'll explain it. Overtired and shit.
I screamed at the guy that the police were on their way, but he didn't move. He just kept staring at me like a statue.
Okay. I would have just stayed there and stared at him and made sure he did not move.
Right.
Because if I walked up the stairs and looked back and he was gone, what would your reaction be if that happened?
I know, but guys, sorry, but this is where we have to end the video. We're meeting the 12-minute mark. If you like this and all of our crap, then ask us to post another one and all that crap. Peace out and bye.